So according to this tweet right here, 70% of billionaires started in direct sales. And to add to that, Mark Cuban, Warren Buffett, Sarah Blakely, as well as Gary Vaynerchuk, they all started their career in sales. Hi, my name is Idris. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we're going to be talking to you about sales and why I believe every aspiring entrepreneur should go into sales. Sales is something I've done for 14 years. I learned so much about entrepreneurship and running a business from doing sales, and some of the best entrepreneurs I know started in sales, and they're some of the people I actually worked with. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons why I believe every aspiring entrepreneur should start in sales. So let's dive in. Number 1, understanding your customer. No other position gets in front of the customer more than salespeople. So salespeople will understand the customer very well. They're presenting to them, they're understanding their pain points, they're seeing how their business runs, or if they're a consumer, they're just seeing how they live, which is super important for them to understand how to persuade them into buying the product. And as an entrepreneur, this is super important because you need to understand the customer to influence your product development as well as your marketing messaging. So understanding your customer is so essential for working on product, because you want to make sure that the product that you build actually does solve a problem that your customers want to be solved. And definitely you need to understand how to message that value proposition to them and where to place that messaging. So understanding your customer is reason number 1. Reason number 2, building relationships. As a salesperson, you're constantly building relationships with your customers. And in my experience, building relationships has made me close deals more and faster because I built such strong relationships with my customers. And as an entrepreneur, you need to get used to building relationships, because you need to build relationships with the people you work with, investors, you need to build relationships with advertisers, agencies. So this is something that you learn as a salesperson, and it's super important for entrepreneurs to know how to build relationships. So that's reason number 2. Number 3, communication skills. Salespeople are constantly communicating to their prospects and customers. They are writing them emails, they're getting in front of them, they are presenting to groups of buyers. And this is such an essential skill for entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs need to be doing the exact same thing. They need to be doing it to investors, they need to be doing it to employees, as well as potential customers. So as an entrepreneur, you will always be presenting in front of people, and as a salesperson, you just learn to get better at presenting the more reps you get in. So definitely a very critical skill that you learn as a salesperson, which is why it's reason number 3. Number 4, revenue generation. You learn about revenue generation as a salesperson because you are actually bringing in revenue into the company. As a salesperson, you have to get out there and make revenue happen. And you do that by creating a sale. So when you think about revenue generation, you're thinking about profit margin, you're thinking about pricing strategy, you're thinking about sales strategy. And these are all critical things for entrepreneurs to know. They need to know all these things in order to close deals and make their business more profitable. And by them knowing this, they will be able to refine strategies in order to grow their business. So revenue generation is a super important thing that entrepreneurs need to know, and it's something you learn in sales. And number 5, last but not least, resilience. As a salesperson, you have to be resilient. You have to go out there and make sales happen. No other position at a company, you have to be more resilient than a salesperson. Salespersons have to hit their quota every month, and if they don't hit it, they'll probably be let go. Every sales position I had, I was required to hit a very tough quota, and I needed to figure out how to make that happen. I had to be crafty, I had to be creative, I had to be tenacious. I was calling people at different times. There's so many different things I had to figure out in order to complete the sale. And as an entrepreneur, you need to do the exact same thing. You need to be resilient. You need to just find ways to make things happen. So as you can see, sales is such a critical skill for any entrepreneur because you learn so much, and that's the reason why I believe any aspiring entrepreneur should start their career in sales, because you learn so many things. I'm so glad I did that for the past 14 years because it made me definitely more prepared to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of the best salespeople I know have become entrepreneurs, and they're doing extraordinarily well, and I believe that sales is the reason why they got to that point. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.